Joining us right now, Darren Rovell. He's the founder of CLLCT Media, which is officially launching today, covering the $500 billion collectible and memorabilia market. We're going to get to that in just a moment, but we want to start.
And a longtime friend and former colleague of the show for a very long time.
Yeah, and in fact, Darren and I still see each other. We run into each other at Rutgers, Northwestern games. We get to hang out. I follow you closely on everything you're doing on Instagram, and this is really exciting because you've been a collector your whole life. We're going to jump into this in just a moment, but you also know everything about sports and what's happened with this. This has been a phenomenal run to watch what has happened to women's basketball, thanks in large part to Caitlin Clark.
It's been unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, and even on the collectibles side, Hy-Vee launches their cereal with Caitlin Clark, and they say you can only have 2 per. It costs double what Frosted Flakes, and people are running around, and then they're worth $50. I mean, she had a $75,000 card. She's worn 6 jerseys all year. Our site has that today. And one was given away, and there's already been a $500,000 offer for another one of them. So, we've never seen this in terms of the interest.
Let's talk about collectibles. We've got a million people who could talk about the sports angles and aspects of this. You are launching an entire media company to cover collectibles, and it's something you've been doing your whole life, but it seems like it's exploding everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legitimate alt asset. It really is. I mean, I'll tell you, I have 20% of my money in collectibles. And, it's something that there's tremendous arbitrage in it. At the same time, the reason why we're launching is it's nascent, too. I'm not going to say it's in the first inning because I hate that phrase, but maybe it's in the bottom of the third. And there's grading and all these things that are coming about that people don't know. They don't know what they have. And I think just talking about it could be great for buyers, sellers.
Why do you think it's exploding like this?
I think in COVID, people found, when they were alone, people found comfort in something that was back to their childhood, right? Like a Nintendo game all of a sudden is, someone has it unused and it's graded and now it's worth $100,000. So, I had eBay packages. I was saying, don't use the eBay tape. The wife's really upset about all the eBay things showing up at the door. But that's what happened. And I think now people are like, this is going to be a permanent part of my life because I can enjoy it and make money. There's not a lot of things like that.
Can I just, I think you're probably right, but let me just poke a little bit at that theory. During COVID, we also had a lot of extra cash. Mm-hmm. The markets took off. You saw kind of the gamification of the markets. Is this a passing fad potentially if people don't have as much spare cash sitting aside as an alternative investment?
Bad business people are bad at business, right? Like there's going to be losers. I think you have to be really smart about how you think about things. It's not just buying. Stop me.
No, I'm not going to stop you. But the question that relates to this, it's not a fad, but it's so interesting how the values of these things seem to go up and down, and it's not.
Some do.
It's not linear in terms of the distance, even from the time period of the moment. I was talking about this Michael Jordan rookie card that I have. That's a Fleer 1986. That. Both on the grading scale, depending on but
what
also
you get.
The time period, meaning it's gone up and down in value.
So gone up as high as $738,000 at PSA 10, so the nicest one.
Yep.
Okay. And there's 324 of the nicest one, and then it goes, and that right now it's 160,000
because it's and there was sort of like the Last Dance phenomenon. People were crazy, right?
But let me just say, it depends on if you. This is not. A lot of people play this game as if it's fantasy basketball. Mm-hmm. If Luka Doncic has a lot of points, my card's going to go up. Like anything, there's a million economic factors. Right. If young kids are collecting Luka Doncic and they don't have the same wherewithal to resist some sort of change, that thing's going down, and I'm going to go down with the ship.
So, for example, I also very happily own Topps 1981, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson,
and Dr. J.
Dr. J, in the same card. Okay. That card has also gone up and down in value, in large part because younger people don't seem to have the same appetite for Dr. J, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird that they used to.
Or more people have found that card in their shoebox all of a sudden. I mean, now you have all these populations. I always pay attention to populations, right? Like how many. So now these graders, not only do they grade it for you, they tell you how many. So I know how many they've graded. Yeah. So I know there are 324 Michael Jordans in a PSA 10 that are perfect, right?
Really?
They've graded, I think, over 48,000 of the 86 Fleer Jordan. So the populations go up and down, and that's why I try to collect one-of-ones. I have the best in the world, John Hancock, the best in the world, Hamilton, the best in the world, Thomas Edison. It doesn't go down.
Is that the best in the world, right?
So show us what you got. Let's.
This is the best in, is this the right camera here?
Yep.
This is the best in the world, Alexander Hamilton. A guy named Mr. William Bell got bad salt in the harbor, and he said, I don't want to pay taxes. And Hamilton said he didn't have enough information to rule on it. And he ends it.
Wait, this is graded.
This is graded a 9 out of 10, but it's from 1790, and I have received confirmation this is the highest.
Can we just talk about grading for a second? Yeah. Because I'm fascinated by the grading business.
And by the way, this is one of the reasons why I'm starting this, because, again, there's such a pain point. During COVID, I had people every day, I had 50 people saying, what do I got? I'm like, I don't have time to, let me teach you what you need to do.
But how are you, this is the thing that I don't understand about the grading, right? If you have a signature from Steve Jobs there.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do we know, and I'm not truly questioning it, but how do we know that this is Steve Jobs' signature? And how do these graders know? I have this fabulous, I think, pennant signed by the Chicago Bulls, second year that they were the champions.
Okay.
I know it's real because I know where it came from, but I never got it graded.
The 91-92 season.
Right, but how would anybody actually know what's going on? And by the way, is it really their signature, or did the ball boys all go around and sign for everybody? This is the question.
Okay, so from 1987 to 1990, I wrote to Michael Jordan at Chicago Stadium. I got 14 signatures back. 3 years ago, I sent it to the graders. They all came back secretarial. Totally bursting the bubble. Okay, now these guys, at some point you have to rely on people. Yes, it's conjecture, but you have to rely on people to, who's the one who's going to say it's real? Do they get it wrong? Yes, but most of the time...
You got $2 million worth of stuff here.
Okay. Like they call it secretarial. That's like a euphemism for just not...
It's euphemism for secretary for how old it kind of is. But do you want to see it? Can we do it? We have a second.
Yes, we have to go. Very quickly. We got it.
All right, we got Warren Buffett, eight bills signed, and then we have. I think you guys have this. This is
what is Warren Buffett on 8 bills signed worth?
About $6,000.
Okay.
And then I think we have the close-up picture. His Woodrow Wilson, which it just is just the most amazing thing. And it says math loves math. Future stockbroker, which is just
school yearbook.
So
well, they got that right.
he got that right.